Okay, I was going to do more in-depth research and actually put some solid production effort into this video, but with early previews coming out already at this point, the high-quality version of this is just taking way too long, and I need to have this up before we get any more news about the set. So yeah, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, eh? I saw some people who weren't thrilled about it, because they're convinced that Magic being a capital F fantasy game means no plane should be much more advanced than the literal Dark Ages. But here's the thing. I feel like this set's storytelling has the potential to be a high point in Magic the Gathering's history. No, I am not joking. This could be one of the best sets in the lore of the entire game, as long as they don't completely fumble it borderline on purpose. I don't buy the idea that fantasy has to be low-tech. Sticking to Wizards of the Coast properties, Eberron exists, and it's very much grounded in fantasy and not science. It isn't sci-fi. Off the top of my head, Ravnica and Kaladesh are already planes that push tech pretty far, and hot take, Star Wars is a fantasy story. It's just wearing a sci-fi jacket for the sake of looking cool. Now, just saying it's okay for something other than the Middle Ages to show up in MTG is one thing, but I want to explain why I don't think Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is just going to be fine. I said I think it could be fantastic. Here's why. If Wizards of the Coast wanted a cyberpunk set, they could have made a new plane, and they didn't. They picked Kamigawa. If you ask me, that's the best thing they could have done. Advancing Kamigawa a few thousand years to pick it up with a new coat of paint is the main decision we know Wizards made about this set, and my optimism for the set is based entirely on that decision. See, Kamigawa wasn't them picking a plane out of a hat, or, if it was, then that's gotta be the luckiest hat on the planet, because Kamigawa is the plane that Wizards modeled after the mythos of Japan. The fact that people are taking issue with this plane going cyberpunk, hopefully, is the whole point. Because Japan is a country that is currently trying to sort out its feelings on various points of conflict between the strong cultural heritage that they have every right to appreciate and the rapid technological boom that tends to run up against those traditions in weird ways. If Neon Dynasty can capture that cultural moment, the story is going to resonate. If the story somehow drops the ball on this, then I'll probably be even more disappointed than a lot of people were when the set was first announced. But I'll end this video with a clip that could indicate they made sure they knew what they're doing here.
Yes, so this set bridges the history of the original Kamigawa with the future. A lot of light and color and game mechanics that reflect kind of the new modern age that Kamigawa is moving into.
Right, and Magic doesn't exist in a vacuum, so it was really important for us to go back to Kamigawa and do it right. So Jimmy, you've spoken very powerfully about cultural representation.
Right.
So not only do we have an amazing internal team, but we worked with a bunch of cultural developers and our regional offices to make sure that we're delivering on the full experience for our fans.
So anyway, yeah, the set comes out early next year, and I'll be watching much closer than I followed the Innistrad spree we just went on. Here's hoping it's worth it. Bye.